In this video, I'm going to show you how to add a pop-up form in WordPress. Unfortunately, since WordPress doesn't support this functionality by default, what we need to do is use a third-party platform. Don't worry though, it's completely free and also very easy to set up. So the first thing I want you to do is to click the first link in the description of this video, which will take you to the Clasper platform. Once you've clicked on the link, this is the page that you're going to see. From here, I want you to click on Start for Free, which will take you to the sign up page of Clasper. And here, what you need to do is decide whether you want to sign up with your email address or choose any of the other options available. In my particular case, I'm going to go ahead and sign up using my Google account. Once you're signed up, this is the page that you're going to see. Now, before I show you how to set everything up, if you take a look on the left-hand side of the screen right here, you will see that by default, you will be assigned to the free plan. If you go ahead and click on that, I want to quickly run you through the usage and limitations of the free plan, just so you can see if it's the right plan for you or if you need to choose a different plan. If you take a look along the bottom of the page right here, you can see some of the usage and limitations of the free plan. So for example, you can have as many users as you want on your account. You can have up to one website. You can have as many widgets as you want. And then your widgets can get up to 10,000 monthly page views on your WordPress website. Do bear in mind that with the free plan, you also get a Powered by Clasper badge. So if you want your pop-up form to be 100% ad-free, or if you plan to get more than 10,000 monthly page views on your WordPress site, then go ahead and click on Upgrade Plan right here, which will take you to Clasper's plans page. This is what it looks like, and here you can see all the different plans that the platform has to offer. So this right here, for example, is the Pro 50 plan, which allows you to get up to 50,000 monthly page views on your widgets on WordPress. Then if you use the slider and go to the right, you can access all the bigger plans. Here's the Pro 100 plan, then you have the Pro 250 plan, and so forth. For instance, with this plan here, you get 250,000 monthly page views, and then as part of the plan, you can access all the features and functionalities, have up to 5 websites, no Powered by Clasper badge, unlimited widgets, unlimited team members, and priority support. So yeah, browse through the different plans, choose the one that works best for you, and if you'd like to save some money, I definitely recommend you to subscribe to the plan that you like on an annual basis, as that will save you 25% of the total cost of the plan. So for example, the Pro 250 plan goes from $99 per month down to $69 per month, and if you'd like to save an additional 20%, you can also use my discount code at checkout, which you can find in the description of this video. If I just go ahead and place it right here, you can see that the plan goes from $69 per month down to $55 per month. Now that you know a little bit more about the different plans that the Clasper platform has to offer, let me show you how to create the exact type of pop-up form that you want and how to integrate it with your WordPress website. So the first thing I want you to do is to click on new widget right here on the top of the page, and then you will see this pop-up appear. The first thing that we need to decide is whether you want to start completely from scratch or if you want to choose and customize an existing template. I would personally recommend you to go for a template because all of the templates are fully customizable anyway, so that's going to save you a whole lot of time and effort in the process, and that's why I'm going to take this route. So go ahead and click on template library, and then you'll be taken to this page, which is where you can see all the different templates that the Clasper platform has to offer. Now the first thing that we need to do here is narrow down the options so we only see the templates that are relevant to us. In this case, it needs to be a pop-up and it needs to be a form. So if you go on the left hand side of the screen right here, underneath layout, I want you to check the pop-up box, and then as you can see on the right hand side, we only get templates that follow the pop-up layout. I would also recommend you to tick any of these use case boxes here depending on what your form is designed to do. In my particular case, I want it to be a lead generation form, so I'm going to go ahead and check this box. Once you've checked all the boxes that are relevant to you, on the right hand side you'll see all the templates that match the selection that you have on the left hand side here. In my particular case, I'm going to choose this template right here. Like I mentioned previously, all the templates are fully customizable anyway, so don't worry about the initial look just yet. We can customize pretty much anything that you see on the screen, and I'm going to show you how to do that in this section now. So yeah, choose the template you want to go with. In my case, I'm going to go for this one, and then you'll be taken to this page, which is where you can see what your template looks like by default. What you want to do next is go ahead and click on use this template in the top right corner of the screen, which will take you to the editor page. This is what Clasper's template editor looks like. In my case, I'm not going to make a whole lot of changes to my particular template because I'm only making a tutorial video, so it doesn't really matter for me. I just want to quickly show you what's possible, and then I'll let you customize yours to your specific requirements. So for example, if you don't want a particular element in the final version of your pop-up form, then go ahead and click on it to highlight it and click the backspace button on your keyboard. And as you can see, the component has been deleted. If you want to customize a particular element from the form, for example, this text right here, I want to make it a bit bigger. So I'm going to click on it to highlight it, and then you will see the editor on the right hand side of the screen. In my case, I'm going to go to font size and press the plus button 3 times to get to font 21, and as you can see, it automatically updates on the left hand side of the screen. Do bear in mind that the actual editor is going to look different depending on the type of element that you choose. So this right here is the editor for the text like you saw previously, then you have the editor for this image, then you also have a button, and so forth. Now besides customizing and deleting existing elements from your pop-up form template, you can also add additional components to it as well. To do that, go on the left hand side of the screen, which is where you can see all the different components that you can add to your particular template. Just to show you how this works, in my particular case, I'm going to add a last name, even though it's already here. I'm just going to quickly show you how it works. Simply drag it across and place anywhere that you want within the template. In my case, I'll put it right here underneath the business email field. And as you can see, it gets added automatically. And then on the right hand side here, I can customize it to my liking. Of course, I'm going to go ahead and delete this. I just wanted to quickly show you how this works. But yeah, as you can see, making customizations to the template is super easy and very straightforward to do. Once you're ready to move forward, go ahead and click on save in the top right corner of the screen. And then you automatically be taken to the triggering page, which is where we need to decide when and how a pop-up form is going to be shown on our WordPress website. Now, in my particular case, I'm only going to customize the first two options right here because they're the ones that are relevant to me. But by all means, go ahead and explore the ones at the bottom here and customize them as you see fit. In terms of display frequency here, I'm going to select do not limit. And then in terms of when to display, I want mine to be displayed immediately. So that's the option that I'm going to tick. Then I'm going to click on next in the top right corner of the screen, and that will take me to the integrations page, which is where I can integrate my pop-up form with Google Analytics as an example, or an additional platform. In my case, that's not relevant, so I'm going to skip this step as well. And just like that, we are almost ready to go. The next step is to simply publish your widget. So go ahead and click on Unpublished here, and then click on Published, and then click on Save in the top right corner of the screen. Once your pop-up form is published, we can start integrating it with your WordPress website. The first thing I want you to do is to click on Script on the left-hand side of the screen right here, and then you will see this page. The first thing that we want to do here is go ahead and provide the URL of your website right here. And once you've done that, go to the bottom of the page and then click on install right next to WordPress here. This is going to open up this window. Under step number 2, I want you to click on copy ID. And once you've done that, we can head over to WordPress so we can start integrating your widget. As you can see, I'm in my WordPress dashboard, and I want you to go on the left hand side of the screen here, and underneath plugins, I want you to hover over that button. I want you to click on add plugin. You will then be taken to the plugins marketplace of the WordPress platform. Now here we have two different routes that we can take. If you have the business plan at the moment, you can simply search for Classpo right here and install the plugin straight through the marketplace. If you don't have the business plan and you want to install it completely for free, what I recommend you to do is to click the second link in the description of this video and download the plugin, and then go ahead and simply upload it manually. It's very easy. Both ways are very straightforward and they don't require many extra steps at all. So once you click on the second step, for example, this is the page that you're going to see, and then where you see my camera right now, you'll see a download button. Go ahead and click on that, download the plugin, and once you've done that, simply click on upload in the top right corner of the screen in WordPress, and then just drag it in here. Once your plugin has been installed, whether you've downloaded it from the marketplace or you've installed it manually, this is the page that you're going to see. Now, the first thing I want you to do here is simply click on the script ID field here and paste the script ID that we just copied previously from the Classpo platform, and then click on connect. Once you've done that, you will see this message. So now we can go back to Classpo and check if the script has been installed correctly. In step number 3, I want you to click on check, and it should be green. As you can see, it's all ready to go. Once you get this green message down here, you can go to your WordPress website and check if the pop-up form is showing and functioning as intended. And as you can see, I'm currently on my website, and here is my pop-up form. It looks super nice and clean, and it's also fully interactive, as you can see. And that's about it. That's how to add a pop-up form in WordPress. If you have any questions, please let me know down in the comments below, and I'll do my best to help you out.